I'm Shannon.
I am Antonio's.
And today we are going to cook my famous breakfast casserole.
We have 2 croissant rolls. These come in packs of like 12 ounces. We're going to need 2 of them. We have cheddar smoked sausage that comes in a pack of 6. One of them is going to be enough. And then we got 2 packs cheddar cheese, 8 ounces each. And then we have eggs. We're going to need 12 eggs for this.
Materials, you're going to need a spatula and a pan to fry your eggs in, cutting board with a knife, butter to melt the pan.
I was going with the foods, but we decided to leave it out for
Yeah.
the special.
And
as
fire
usual
eggs.
with fire eggs.
So to start off, I'm going to send Antonio's to fry the eggs. Not actually fry them, you can just scramble them. You can put them all in at once. And obviously use the butter to, degrease the pan. And before all this started, I preheated the oven for 350 because that's where we're going to bake it at. So we're just going to open it. You're going to have to peel it open. Be gentle with it. And what you do is you take them in triangles and you spread them across the pan. This is going to be your bottom crust. And you can push on it a little bit. They're really greasy, so it's not hard to scoop out of the pan. How are those eggs coming over there, Antonios?
They're about to become scrambled. Do I do both the whites and the yolk?
Yes, Antonio's. Scramble those eggs like normal. And you just kind of want to spread the dough all over the place. Don't put too much dough on one side, obviously, and in the middle. And yes, it does look awkward right now, but I promise it's delicious and it's going to taste so good.
This is a lot of eggs here.
It is, but the croissant roll balances out the egg taste, so it's not overwhelming, your typical egg. And I scramble the eggs beforehand because personally baking eggs doesn't look appealing and I don't really think it tastes good, so that's why I scramble them beforehand. And then you just kind of want to make sure you spread out the crust all the way on the bottom of the pan, kind of even. And I'm going to put this to the side. And in the meantime, while I'm going to wait for the eggs to be scrambled, I am going to cut these little boogers into nice bite-sized sausages. You can cut them any size you like. If you like more sausage, or, you can cut them thicker. I like just keeping them nice and thin. And the reason why I got cheesy sausages is because it's just for taste. You can get the plain kind, you can get bacon, you can get ground sausage, but I preferably like this kind of sausage, and it's different and unique from other recipes, so you can kind of make it your own. This is the second layer. The first layer was the bread. So all you do is you take some of the eggs and you spread it around. Don't be too worried about covering every little spot because we're going to add more eggs on top. But you want to take about half of this pan and cover this for the most part. And then, yeah, maybe right here. And just a little more in the more of the other spots. Obviously, I'm putting a little more on the bottom layer because it's a nice bottom layer. But that's it right there. And I like this recipe because there's no set measurements. It's all about your taste, how much cheese you like, how much sausage you like, how much eggs you like. So what I'm putting on the pan right now is what my taste buds are like. I like a lot of cheese, and yes, and it tastes amazing when it melts. So I'm just grabbing a handful of cheese, and I'm just gonna sprinkle it over the egg. So right now I'm just, spreading the cheese around, putting the spots where I didn't get the eggs, and then I'm gonna take my sausages and just kind of sprinkle them around. Just make it all even. And if you only like that many sausages, then only put that many sausages. If you want more, put it in more. And I think that's about good for this layer. So then Antonio's is going to put the rest of the eggs on. And just kind of spread it around. Make sure it's even. It's a really easy dish. It's all about layers. Once you got the eggs down, you're golden. Make sure your eggs look like this. Don't make them be raw or anything. Oh, that was a really good spread, Antonio.
Thank you, Shannon.
And again, I'll probably end up using this whole packet of cheese because that's just who I am. My boyfriend does not like cheese, so sometimes I put less cheese. I'm just going to put the remaining sausages on that. This is almost equivalent to approximately 2 cups of cheese if you do like measurements and you don't want to follow some structure.
Oops.
Probably the most difficult part about this casserole is the top layer. We are going to add the remaining of the crescent roll on top. So instead of it taking off individually triangles, I just took it as a square. And I'm going to lay it on top. And we'll see if I can get lucky again and get another square. Oh my gosh, I'm so excited. I need to rip this. Do you want to stick that one right there, Antonios?
Yeah. Does it matter on
Nope,
which side it goes?
no.
Okay. This is nice.
Yeah. You don't even have to tuck in the sides really because it's going to bake over it.
Yeah.
So close off the sides, so. And this is how you do it. And you want to make sure that's a little more pinched.
All right.
And now we're gonna stick it in the oven. And really all you're waiting for now is for the cheese to be melted, which doesn't take long, it takes like about a minute. And the croissant rolls to bake. So what I did, I went based off the can instruction, and it said preheat to 350, and it says bake about 12 to 15 minutes for the croissant roll. So we're gonna keep this in for about 12 to 15 minutes. We're gonna check it at 12 and see if it's light brown enough. And look at that beauty.
Yeah, we are baking at 350.
Yep. And I'm gonna put it at 13 to start. Woohoo, Antonios. And if you want to take a zoom up on that.
It looks pretty fluffy.
Yeah,
and the
pretty
crust is
fluffy, nice and
this
brown.
Orange color.
Orange color. So that is how you make a breakfast casserole.
So we'll see you in our next cooking show. We
Which
don't know
might-
what we're doing.
Yeah, it might be something healthy or might
Yeah.
be something sweet.
So it's a surprise.
yeah, so we'll surprise you guys.